Hey everyone, Lensmanoz here and welcome back to a bit more Manufactio. This episode I'd like to get a slightly better weapon than what I'm using now. I'd like to get one of these ones that use the advanced magazines. I want to try making both of these guys. The first thing I'm going to do is automate making the advanced rounds, because eventually I'll probably try and get some of these guns around to have, you know, some of the better weapons. So, and plus the other reason for for automating the advanced magazines, it is actually a, what am I doing? Push the right button. Playing so many different things lately, all the buttons get confusing. One of the challenges here for advanced magazines. So it's one of the ones coming up, and I need 1,000 of them. So it's probably worth automating it. I think I've got a couple of assemblers over there that I'm not even using. So I may as well try and hook things up to make it a bit better. What have I done in between? Done a little bit in between, nothing major. I started using the lag goggles mod. If you don't have it, by all means grab it and put it in your game if you're having any lag issues. A couple of guys were saying that after they went to the 1.3.1 version, they were getting some basically pausing and almost unusable lag. I have found I was getting a tiny bit, and I found a couple of my servos were backstuffed, because I do use a lot of servos. I don't use retrievers as much, and I probably should have set these guys up with retrievers to say, you know, always pull iron plates to here instead of filter iron plates into this spot. And that way you could have things just sitting in the end of a machine, and the ability for it to just pull out of that machine instead of pushing from that machine, if that makes sense. One thing to look out for if you do get to the ducting phase and you're starting to try and troubleshoot where things are backstuffed. This is a normal reinforced servo turned on, working correctly. This is one that's backstuffed, so if I right click this with a wrench, wherever my wrench has gone hiding, my crescent hammer, if I right click this, anything that's backstuffed in it, and there's a ton of stuff actually, will pop out. So there's a whole bunch of melons and a whole bunch of chorus fruit was backstuffed in that, causing it to not work anymore, and also causing it to create lag because it's trying very hard to output and has nowhere to output to. Same with this sugar cane that was backstuffed in there. These ones are going to be a whole bunch of potatoes, and yeah, so it will cause you problems. And I had one. This potato's going to follow me, and they're just going to sit on the ground probably. The main cause of my lag when I started spotting it was actually this shelving unit. This guy was backstuffed. These ones were a little bit harder. Yeah, that's that guy over there. Trying to hit him. There he goes. These ones are a little bit harder, the signalum ones. A bit harder to see when they are backstuffed. Just remember it's the outer that becomes red when it backstuffs. And this, I'm glad I've got the safety mode for the blocks turned on, because these grenade launchers, well, this grenade launcher likes to try and shoot drones out of the sky, which is really not a smart move for it. So if you're going to use this, if you're going to use a grenade launcher, make sure you've got that smart block destruction thing turned off. Got to remember where it is. I think it's a keybind actually. But yeah, take a look and make sure they're turned off. Let me just put, no, get in there. Really? I think this drawer unit is pretty full. Alright. This guy here is still doing the solar panel. Doing the solar generator quest, and I've got him. This guy here is doing the light engineering blocks. So eventually that will be done too, and we'll be able to claim that guy. Alright. This episode, let's get these things done. I've rambled on for 5 minutes, that's enough. Over here, in our little list up here. So if you want to add things to here, it's the A button, by the way. So if you want to add something, you can hover over it in JEI and push A, and it will add it up here. When you're done with it, you push A again to get rid of it. So what we need is a couple of things. We are going to need obsidian steel ingots, and that is made with steel and obsidian. That's quite easy. Got a metal press hanging around to be able to do this. Going to need some TGX, which is done in a chemical lab with either gasoline, refined fuel, or biodiesel. So you know what? Got biodiesel here. It's used in this guy. I don't know why that's just auto outputting. That must be a bug, I'd say. It's just not showing. So I'm going to set up. In here I have another one of these chemical labs. Let's drop him down there. He's going to fill up full of biodiesel. We're going to need to... What was it? Lapis and gunpowder, I think. Gunpowder and lapis. Very good. Let's go grab some of that. Ooh, I don't get zapped over here anymore. It's good fun. I should have a ton of lapis. I do. A ton of gunpowder. Nice. Gotta love it when your drills and stuff are picking stuff up. Alright, so I'm going to need one of these guys. Dig out here. We do have this here, so that's going to be a little annoying. So let's get you filter. Problems. Where is he? There he is. He's gone. Alright, so in this filter, oop, down, just go 16 gunpowder lapis. Oh, that's blacklisting it. I want it whitelisted, thanks. Could have been trying to put anything in here. And then we're going to want an output for the TGX. Reinforced? Yeah, that'll be fine. Oh, there we go. Let's not do that, let's do this. Cool. So that will output back out. Eventually we'll get one of each of them. This will generate TGX. Maybe. Did it go somewhere? Is there a chance that it won't happen? No, it's gone somewhere. I don't believe anything uses TGX yet. Alright, so obsidian steel plate, which can be done in a metal press for cheaper. So I'm not going to use their metal press because it's 2. That's 2 for 2, it's not a big issue. 2000, I don't know what this one's going to use. Maybe I should make a second metal press. Are you going to run? Oh, you got no power. Yeah, that'll do it. Power. Yeah, TGX is a go. So I've got one metal press. Maybe we should make a second one. Let's go over and find out. Metal presses, what do they make? Because I had one from earlier. Goodness me, really? Metal. Do I have any of that stuff? Almost. None of that. Steel, redstone. Let's grab some steel and a motor. Oh, steel's backstuffed. That's not handy. Oh, and a motor. Motors are made... I think they're made over here. Could be incorrect in that. They're made in one of these guys. Yep, right there. Sweet. Run over. Make another one of these guys. Very nice. Okay, we've got 2 of them. We're going to need some obsidian. Got a little bit. I need some steel. Yeah, very good. Got some ducting, got a few filters. And I'm going to set him up over here, because why not? Nearby. So let's go metal press 1, metal press 2. Give it some like power connection. Cool, they're both powered. What I'm planning on doing is probably go this here and then go outputs like that. They'll both export that way. These things are fairly unsided, if that makes sense. It doesn't really matter where you put them. It tends to work. So this guy is going to be let's do this one as obsidian steel. Yeah. And then this one can be the byproduct, the actual product of it. So let's turn you to whitelist nothing and you to whitelist yes. Connect up. You and you. I'm not going to go anywhere. So let's take you here, 16, cool, and then just a duct. Making everything up I actually don't need. That's a waste, and that's a waste. Cool. So that should get us obsidian steel to here. This will be these two guys. So let's see what happens. Will this extract from here? Come on. I need you to extract. Maybe having a bit of a... Shouldn't be an issue, honestly. Maybe I should have made this one the input. Just I'm pretty sure I'm pulling out of these guys over the side over here. Oh no, I'm pulling out underneath. Okay, maybe that's a problem. Maybe it's... I mean, yeah, maybe that's a problem. Maybe they are sided. Oh no, we're getting steel in. I'm going to change it though. Let's go Egon, filter, whitelist, 16. Not what I wanted. Extract from the bottom. Hello. Extract. Extract. You need to be whitelist. Obsidian steel. Yeah, that better. Probably not, to be honest. It's probably just going to take a chunk of time for it to catch up. That should... 16 obsidian steel. Hopefully that'll catch up. Alright. Let's go here and go, okay, we've automated that guy, we've automated that guy, we've automated obsidian steel plates. So we've got a few things left. One is advanced rounds. So he needs to be made in another metal press. So let's get a third one and get him going here. I'm going to need another motor. All those times where you go and grab something and you think, maybe I should grab a second one. You? No. See, I've lost it again. Here it is. I'm going to grab a few. Do I have another piston? Probably not. Metal press. Oop. Be careful because game tends to like putting things away. Really got no wood. No, that's not what I want. Goodness me. I want piston. Metal press. Alright. See, it's running now. That's nice. Put him here. Or do we just like keep the thing going and put him like here? So you are whitelist. And you are... Plates are gone. You do anything? You can steal ingots? You got this switch here, that's right. I want you. I want some of you. And you going to be 16 of them. And then that on top, power, and then underneath we will put duct. Okay. Okay. So that should be, it should be working. Don't ask me why it's not. I'm hoping this would work. I'm wondering whether I need to rotate these guys. Whether I can pull out the back or whether I have to pull out. Out this side instead. It connects to the bottom, but it doesn't. You know what? That's running. And they're going somewhere. And they're going in here. But no, it's not an issue. It's just catching up. We have advanced rounds made. Okay, so that is done. Okay, so all we need to do now is this guy here. So he needs to be crafted like this: obsidian, steel ingots, and mechanical parts. Or we can do, that's this guy here. So we need the advanced magazine is empty, and 3 of these. So I'm going to get another assembler going, and this guy. Okay, I need 1 more metal press, which we can do in this area as well. Now the quartz. Cool, let's do that. We may have some of this stuff in here actually. That's not what I wanted to do. Ooh, hiccup. Peace. I've got a couple. I want to make these things. We do need to make another. Another piston. Please. And metal press. So it just needs thin steel plate and nether quartz. So if I type in Q, I don't have nether quartz automated. I can, when I get low, I just go and throw some more stuff in that nether portal thingy. Let's drop you here. Put a filter with a whitelist. No, not that. This, and want some of that, please. This, we want 16. I don't know where he is. Maybe there. Oh, I got him already. And then you need a duct. That's the last duct I have on me too. Cool, so you will now be making this and this, no, this, and you'll make these things. So, is that one done? Alright, so let's get ourselves one more thing here. Got him. Where's my big gun? Sometimes I really just want to keep the AS-50 on me. Good. We're doing alright lag-wise. There's a little bit of stuttering. You can see every now and then you'll see the skybox stop. It tends to be come on. Take that, my friend. It tends to be something backstuffed, generally is what happens there. Alright, do I have any of these with 2 spots available? This was one of the last ones I put in. You do have 2 spots available. Okay. So this guy can be 1. Jeez. Thanks to the neighbour, whoever's doing all that revving of their engine. Don't know if you guys can hear that or not. And that's the other. So I need this thing to have the ability to bring this in. And then I want obsidian steel ingots and I want the rounds. Fly away! Don't catch me, bro. Far away from you. So them, and actually want some obsidian steel ingots. Would have been nice if I could have caught them. Take that. Things just going nuts now, aren't they? Ching 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 ching. Oh, I want that. Thanks. Did I get it? Yeah, that. All right, up. Flying back. I wonder if he's still out here. Okay, you want this. Yeah, and this. Okay, so that'll get us advanced magazines. We're not going to hold heaps in stock because actually I need to have 6, don't I? That's not ideal because we're going to end up with 6 elite bins in here, but that's okay. It's going to be a slow craft. It's either that or I move this to another. Do I have another one? Are these down here? Maybe they're all full. No, it's got 1 in it. Oop. I think everything else is full. I'm going to need to build some more soon. No, it's all good. All good. Alright, cool. Now that we've got that happening, let me just put that in there and one of them, and I guess about everything I've got that I can drop in there that'll help now. But we're eventually going to get these guys. I wouldn't mind some of these turning up like now. We are a long way from where it's produced. And I'm hoping that the plates back stuff a bit. These things are going a bit nuts. Because this will go until it fills up, right? They're fine. I'm going to take that. What are you doing? Cool. Whatever. I'll take it. Ooh. I would like wanted to make me one. Awesome. Just what I wanted. So I'm going to set this up so that it's giving me these rounds over here like they have been, where they deliver to my little chest here. This one is 16 of, so that's yeah, 64. I like you better back here. Cool. So we'll end up with 64 of these guys in here. Now all I need is a weapon that can use them. So the advanced magazine. It's 2 weapons that use the advanced magazine. Pretty sure. Yep, so it's the PDW and the pulse rifle. Let's see if we can make these guys. Yeah, hopefully I've got what I need, otherwise I'll need to find some more titanium plate around. Yeah, I've got some. Alright, let's give it a go. Try making both. Okay, you. Actually, I'm going to start with what I think will be the better weapon. Ooh, we're almost there, actually. That's pretty decent. Just need a blue circuit and a magazine. So blue circuits for the win. You, and no, come over here and grab one of these magazines. Because we may as well, right? That gives us the pulse rifle. And then let's see if we can make the PDW. And alright, 2 weapons. Let's open this up and put these here. Got a lot of things up in here. Alright, PDW. I don't know what these guys do. This is kind of new to me. Let's head out here where I tend to get some mob spawns. As we are get near the end. Alright, mob. Ooh. Ooh, that's nice. Like that. Decent little, what we got? Something else coming my way. Where are you? There you are, skeleton. Oh, what's the pulse rifle like? Ooh. Hello. I think I just found a new friend. These 2 weapons. I don't know whether... Does this have a... This doesn't have the ability to sight. But this guy does. Don't know if you can zoom further. That's cool. So nice couple of decent weapons to add to our arsenal. Thank you, game, for loading in. Much appreciated. Have an egg and an arrow and string that I just picked up. One day I'll pull this thing apart. Or put a better drill here or something. We need to check on this actually. Are you doing okay? Yeah, you're doing okay. And I'll move the drills over to there. Ooh, hello friend. Oh, sorry piggy. Oh, this thing's awesome. I love it. Yeah, so these guys are now here, and this was a chunk with a fair bit in it, actually. Yeah, 200,000 iron, a little bit of emerald, a little bit of gold. So that's doing its thing. You can see how much quicker the emerald is to the diamond. Look at the rate there. It's almost a 2 to 1, isn't it? It is, it's 2 to 1. Cool. So I think one of my turrets may get this weapon that I'm carrying now. I don't think they need one of these, but these things are cool. But anyway, that's the episode for today. A couple of better weapons and automating our advanced ammunition, which is these couple of machines, which are going to just chew through in the meantime, making up some more ammunition. And look, it's backstuffed already. Really? How can you be backstuffed? Oh, I know why. Probably because I wasn't quite quick enough when I put it down. Also, for you who are playing and have done the extra tool belt things, look up hopper. This upgrade here, the inventory upgrade, portable hopper. As you can see here, you'll be able to pick up items to the expanded inventory. So basically what it means is that if you've done the expanded inventory, you'll know that if it's sitting like this, for example, and you run over an item, it won't pick it up because everything's full. But if you scroll down, you'll then have the ability to pick up items because there'll be a spare spot. What this allows is, you know, not have to do that. It's so handy. Definitely a step in the right direction if you're struggling for inventory space. Anyway, I'd like to put some of this stuff away if that'd be nice. Cool. Okay, so wrapping up point. Thanks. This is full. Thanks everyone for watching. Comments below. Hope you enjoyed the episode. And I'll see you next time. Bye now.